Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. Today, we're just waiting on getting some power and mass to be able to craft another solar panel. Um, 500 power, 150 mass. We are working on gathering the mass. It's just taking forever, guys, and I don't want the fridge to go out, so we're just going to have to work on the mass a little bit at a time, and hopefully by the end of the day, we're able to get enough of the mass that we need so that we're able to craft the solar panel. That's the goal anyway for the day, guys. I don't know if we'll get it completed. Hopefully we will. But this morning I just want to head out and do really quick little loot run. Just kind of around the normal area that we usually hit up, down to the beachfront and then over and then back up, um, over next to the fence line. Just the normal little stuff. And then sometimes we'll head even over in that direction. But I definitely want to just head out, do a little bit of a loot run this morning just to see if we can find ourselves any type of good loot. We still have our lockpick on us, guys, which is great. That deer would be lovely if we could kill that because we do need the antlers for the adhesive that we're using to craft the um, solar panels. If you hear copper running around or if you see my aim getting very poor at the moment, then you know that is all him. I don't think I would be able to hit that deer from this distance anyway. But hopefully it'll come a little bit closer a little bit later and we'll be able to do that. Definitely want to get as many antlers as we can because we're going to need all of them for making adhesive. I've been counting a little bit of rough counting of what I need, and I need about 15 more sinew to be able to craft most of the things that I need. And that is including the 11 that we have left um, in the base currently. There is some kelp down here I just want to grab really quickly. If you're not aware of it, kelp is excellent source of mass. Unless it has changed, guys, I have not done this season yet. Since the last update, I have definitely not tested this method. So we're going to give it a go this morning and just kind of see how it works. And there's a guy over there. They will come over and try to kill you through the water. So that's one reason why I don't want to get too close. But there's this awfully tempting piece of kelp just there that I really wanted. There's a piece of scrap over on the beach that I want to grab as well. There's also another piece of kelp over here. It definitely looks a bit different than the seaweed, guys, the kelp does. So there's no real way to confuse the two. It's a bit darker and it's a lot shorter than the seaweed. So there's definitely no way to confuse both of those. And they're pretty easily spotted from a distance as well. So that's not a big deal. There's a crate just up there. I do want to grab this piece of scrap first, although I know that's really not the method that you should be using. You should always grab the crates first because sometimes they'll disappear on you. So let's just do that. Grab the nails and cloth. And I really should have had some food this morning before heading out. Luckily for us, we're not staying out for too very long today. We do just want to get back to the base so that we're able to get that other solar panel hopefully crafted as well. I really want to get that done today. We do need the power, guys. That will also help us be able to run the refinery a bit more so that, we won't have to worry about relying solely on the generator, which is what we're relying on currently. I really needed to get that up and running again as well so that we can get more power into the base while we're waiting on the base to generate power as well. Because currently it's only generating power. It's not going to generate any more mass because we already have over 100 mass in the base. So there really is no need to wait on that. We're going to have to produce the rest of the mass that we need. Take that little bit of water, and that feather is nice. We're going to start crafting arrows again pretty soon because we don't have a ton. And I really want to start hunting as much as possible when we're able to get a really good weapon. Something else, guys, that we can do, we could hit up a base if we thought we would survive it, because we do have the ability to break into one of those bases with we have a Molotov, which is nice, and we also have a couple of those explosive arrows. We could use either of those. If you hear a lot of background noise, guys, today is Monday, and I have been super busy. And today I've been doing laundry. Mondays are usually my laundry day anyway, but I've been doing laundry today. I've also been cleaning. I've been cleaning my stovetop. Um, if you have the standard traditional electric glass top stove, or if you've had one in the past and you currently have an induction stovetop, let me know your thoughts on that. Or if you have an induction stovetop currently, let me know your thoughts on that. We are in the process of trying to figure out what type of stovetop we want in the kitchen. I currently have one of the standard traditional glass top stoves, and I don't love it. It is super, super difficult to keep clean. Um, and I have heard that the induction is much easier to maintain, and it does cook things a bit faster as well. You can boil water quicker. I've heard a lot of good things, but I've never really asked for someone to compare the two for me or give me your just general thoughts on that. But if you would like to chime in on that, please don't hesitate to do so. Okay, so we need to get the generator running. Oh, it already is running. That's lovely. We need to get you turned on so that you can produce more mass for us. We need a total of 30 more. We don't have enough kelp to do that, but we're very, very close. So let's just go ahead and add the mass, or yes, the kelp for the mass. We get 24 mass from this for minus 48 power, which is lovely. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I do need the mass and I need the power as well. But I will be turning off the mass fabricator very, very soon because now we have the 150 mass. So now the only thing we're waiting on currently is power to be able to craft this, which is lovely. We need 500 power. I have everything else. We have the rope. We have the circuit boards finally, because we did find lithium in the last episode. We have 4 adhesive, and we have the 10 scrap metal as well. We have everything to do that. Just waiting on the power to be able to do that now. I do think I saw a blueberry out here. I did, which is nice because we need to eat something. I still have not done that. I'm just going to chop a tiny bit of wood if I can, really, really close to the base, because I would like to be able to, have wood for the fire. And in the event we can upgrade anything or build anything extra, that would be lovely as well. Wood chopping is the one thing that I absolutely cannot stand to do in this game, just because it takes so much wood generally to do anything with. Like the foundations used to require 5 planks, which is 15 pieces of wood, and I just thought it was a ridiculously large amount of wood to craft one foundation. Although if you've done any type of building in real life, you know that's pretty standard. Ridiculous amounts of lumber are required. So we are going to be heading back to the base very soon. I do want to head on over to the 6-log tree over by the fence line and just see if there is a locked crate in the area, because that is a good place to start looking for a locked crate. Although there's several good places over on this side of the map, we're still struggling to even use our 1 lock pick. Still definitely struggling. Let's just grab the blueberry here. This. Lots of lovely things out today. Is cotton pretty standard or pretty common year round, or will I find more cotton in the fall? I'm really hopeful that there's more cotton plants and things in the fall than we are seeing currently, because we're not seeing very much at all. And I need padded cloth like something crazy. So this is a great place to start looking for a locked crate over here as well. Although I'm not seeing anything super quick, just scanning the area. Probably not going to find a lock crate. I'm not super hopeful at this point because we have not had any luck with that in the last few days. So again, I'm not super hopeful for a locked crate, although finding one would just be lovely. We've not found a lot of good loot in the last day or two. Wolf down there. When you have a lockpick, it seems like you can never find a locked crate. But if you don't have a lockpick, you're tripping over them in the forest. And that's just crazy to me. because I am not currently even seeing a regular standard crate, honestly, at this point. Not seeing anything at all good. We are really struggling for loot, guys. We really are. Um, we have some things at the base, but it's still not great. I would like to be a little bit more prepared for the winter. I would like to do a massive pearl dive for the winter. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening before winter actually gets here, simply because um, we don't have the ability to make the oxygen tanks or the diving gear or anything like that at the moment. That does require quite a bit of material, and we don't have that. We don't have the power or the mass to do that either. I did want to grab this deer so that we're able to get a few more antlers, because it does require 3, but you only get 2 from each deer. So there is that. Very glad that we were able to kill the deer with 1 shot today. Don't have to worry about chasing it, running after it, or anything like that. I know that most of the time I tend to leave a couple of plant fiber. That's simply because, you know, they just fall over. They don't really despawn when you pick them up, and they leave some brush and things behind, and I don't really like sorting through that. I never take the time to do that or wait for it to despawn. So I probably leave behind plant fiber almost all the time. I do want to wash my hands and get in the base and have some food and try to get this solar panel crafted today. I am going to put the food away as well, the meat that we have. I do want to get that put away as quickly as I can so that it doesn't go bad. 2 blueberries are nice. Let's just put the fat away in here. Put some wood in there and chop that up. Then everything else we can just put away. Okay, so we already have enough power to be able to craft the solar panel. So let's get the 10 scrap that we need. We needed 4 adhesive, not 5. Put the antlers not in there. You go in there, you go in there, and the little bit of wood goes in there. And the antlers and you and everything else stays on me. So we have that going on. We have the circuit boards over here, along with a couple of these electrical components. I don't know if it was 8 or 10, guys, but I'm just going to grab 10 to be on the safe side of things, so we shouldn't have to go back to anything. We didn't even need those at all. We need our piece of rope that we do have crafted. Piece of rope just there. Now let's get this solar panel crafted, guys. Super excited about getting a second one of these up and going. If you are following along with the infected series, we're also trying to get power going there, although it's a bit slow. Definitely would like to get a little bit of that going there as well. Okay, so we're waiting on that to get done crafting. We're drying out. Let's have some food because we are starving, like literally starving. Just have these 2 pieces of fish, the 1 piece of chicken. We're probably going to need a steak or something. Let's have a couple of tomatoes and potentially a couple of blueberries. 1 looks okay for now. Water is good now. So we're doing great on food. Our solar panel should be crafted. It is. Let's get it placed down here so that we're able to get it placed. And then let's go right over here with number 6. And hopefully we will have, oopsie, a little bit of power here. A little bit of power beats no power at all. Very, very lovely. So we can improve these as well to be able to generate more power, which is definitely needed. I'm sure of that. 0.4 with 50% lighting. That's great. So we're getting there on being able to run the fridge without, you know, having to rely solely on the base. So we have all of our mass used. We have all of our power gone, but we are generating power because the base is generating power, which is lovely. I don't mind at all. But at least we did get 1 solar panel done today, guys. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to have to head back over to the lithium area and see if we can grab some more of that, because we're doing okay on most other things. But we don't have very much lithium or even enough lithium now at this point to craft what we need to get done. I don't think, anyway. We have one more piece of refined lithium that we can just shove in here. So we do have two pieces of refined lithium. We need one more piece to be able to craft our first circuit board. Unfortunately, it does require two circuit boards, so we actually need quite a bit more of that. So we need 7 pieces of lithium total to finish crafting. I think we need 7 pieces. We probably even need more than that um, to be able to finish crafting the semiconductors that we need. Is it semiconductors? No, the capacitors. Sorry. But anyway, guys, I do think I am going to go ahead and end this one here. The sun is starting to set. It's starting to get later in the afternoon. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.